The reality is that if you don't save and invest in your 20s, it's going to be much harder for you to start leveling up your finances in your 30s and 40s. Experiences are valuable and you have to do things that are new to you and step outside your comfort zone. But you should not be spending all your money on that. If you start investing when you're 20 and do it consistently for over 20 years, you're going to be so much more financially stable. Prioritizing your financial situation is so valuable that if you don't start taking action now, it's going to be harder and harder the longer you wait. And that's why in this video I go over 4 tips how to save money in your 20s. And if you're liking this video this far, make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more because it helps the channel out and I appreciate it. Tip number 1. Set financial goals and prioritize them. Before we even talk about starting to save money, you gotta realize that you have to set short-term and long-term financial goals for yourself. Your short-term goals can be something such as you try to save maybe $500 a month. And by having short-term financial goals, you'll be able to establish healthy financial habits such as saving and investing. And long-term financial goals are something you want to ultimately reach in your life. Without short-term financial goals and without healthy financial habits, it's going to be impossible to reach your long-term financial goals. The thing you have to understand is that the more realistic the goals are, the better. Because if the goal seems unrealistic, it's really easy to lose your motivation. And therefore, it can be frustrating to make progress. So if your goal is realistic and it is motivating, such as saving $500 every month, saving $500 every month is $6,000 a year, and that's already quite a big amount of money. And obviously, the more you save every month, the more you end up saving a year. And you can use same type of thinking for investing. You can start investing in high-yield savings account, or the better option could be ETFs or index funds. And I'll leave the link down in the description for a video how to start investing in index funds and how to start investing with $100. So make sure to watch them after this. And the idea is that don't only save, but make sure you also put your money into investments so that money works for you. Sometimes I like to think that when I invest in index fund, I'm not like really maybe investing, I'm more of like saving money into there and it grows over time, and it still gets the compound interest, which is the good thing. So every time you get paid, remember your financial goals and do the actions needed before you go out and spend all your money. Tip number 2, minimize debt. Having a debt can affect your finances negatively. It might cause also some mental stress. The ultimate goal is to get rid of it, right? And the quicker the better. If you're in a situation that you want to buy something or afford something, but you don't really have money for that, think twice before taking a loan. But just as an example here, I don't have a student loan because I just simply don't need it. I can afford my living. I'm still able to save money every month. When I'm talking about investing, even a little bit as a student like myself, I'm investing roughly around $200 in index funds. That's simply the best way to prioritize my financial goals. Prioritize to put your money to work for you and avoid debt if it's possible. Tip number 3, avoid lifestyle inflation. So you know the fact that when you get paid more or you suddenly got more money, it's so easy to go out and spend a bit more as well, right? What lifestyle inflation means is that you're more likely to increase your spending when your income rises. It's two different things to spend your money on something that will get you experiences, which still is important, but make sure you first save some money and invest some money. Whenever you get paid more than usual, that's the point where you should really prioritize saving and investing more money as well. The more you invest, the more return you can potentially get. And again, if your income rises, don't immediately go like, I can buy finally this thing, or I just go out and spend a bit more than normally. Before you do that, always remember and think about your long-term financial goals. Before I give you tip number 4, comment down below, have you been investing already and how much are you trying to save every month? Tip number 4, start investing early. So look, if you're in your 20s and you have some money in your savings, but not money at all in investments, if you haven't started investing yet, that's what you should do. The idea is that even if you put $100 every month into cost-effective index funds with an average of 8% annual return, you can take huge advantage of compound interest, for example, over the next 20 years. And that's why I always recommend to get started with it, because it's super beginner friendly and you don't have to actually understand much about it. The point of starting to invest early is the longer you invest, the more potential growth you can get. And if you're in your 20s, there's no better time to start prioritizing your financial goals. So make sure you start investing today. And in general, start working on healthy financial habits, because the earlier you develop them, the better for your future. The more you establish healthy habits in your 20s, the more easier and enjoyable your life is going to be. So the most important lesson is that don't waste your 20s. Have financial goals, work towards them, and be passionate about improving. That being said, that's all I got for this video. If you like this, hit the thumbs up. And if you're interested in best ways to make money, make sure to watch this video next. It is about 4 best ways to make money. And if you're new to the channel, click here to subscribe because I release new videos every Thursday and Sunday. Start prioritizing your financial goals. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.